my husband, Major General Chester M. McKeen Jr., who went by Chet, and we moved in the state in about 2012, and it was a joy to be his second wife, his first wife having died of cancer. Chet was in the Army for more than 35 years. He enlisted, and as soon as he could, he got into OCS, Officers Candidate School, and he served many places in the U.S., including 18 years at the Pentagon, which was his least exciting adventure. He served 2 tours in Germany, 2 tours in Vietnam, and many places in between, but those were his most important and longest tours of duty. Well, I wasn't with Chet when he was on active duty. I didn't even know him. But the fact that he was inducted into the Ordnance Hall of Fame, I was there for that ceremony, and it made me very proud. And another thing that made him very proud was working on the M1 tank, which is right here. He was given the assignment to produce 100 tanks a month, and previously the assignment had been 15 tanks. So he came up with the idea, let's beat, not meet, this goal. So he and his staff produced over 100 tanks a month from then on. A story about the tank interested me. When Chet was a captain, a general's wife, he was the chief of staff, General Abrams, stopped him in the hall and said, "Young man, let me tell you, they're going to name that tank after my husband, the Abrams tank, and it better not be a lemon." And it wasn't, and it's still in use today. But Chet was responsible for making a adaptation to the tank so that it could travel through sand. Previously, it would get stuck in sand mounds, but the way that it was altered, the tank to this day can go over the mounds of sand and continue on its journey. So I thought that was pretty interesting, and I hope Mrs. Abrams is smiling. With Chet in the military and I having worked for the Army for 30 years, I learned a great deal about our nation and patriotism and our love for country as he had. It was a constant reminder of men and women who put their lives on line for our liberties, and I'm deeply grateful for all of those who do that, and deeply grateful that my husband was one of them.